What's going on YouTube? Blinded by Skate here. Today I'm going to talk to you about two different hand traps that have been in and out of the game since they came out, except for maybe one of them when it first came out. Besides the point. Today I'm talking about Maxx and Effect Veiler. These are both very good hand traps. This one's been reprinted a couple times and this one's about to be reprinted for its first time. So they're all going to be extremely easy to get. Everybody's going to have their own copies. So when this one comes out, it's going to be insane. Just as bad as when this one came out as a super and everybody was like freaking out and everybody had triple Effect Veilers and they were just dropping them on everything. Anyway, everybody seems to be playing this card lately because of the wind-up match. Now, I don't really understand why people have been main decking 2 to 3 copies of this card just for the one deck. This card, in my opinion, is not as good as everybody thinks it is. It's good versus wind-ups. That's it. Yes, you can play it against other cards and other decks, yada yada yada, but it's really not that good. You can play it versus Heretics and you might draw 17 cards and, you know, drop Tragodia and Gores like Robbie did in the Indie. But other than that, people aren't really playing Heretics that much. I mean, you know, Parker played it and it went unnoticed really, and he got in there. Like, yeah, he played the deck extremely well, but people weren't expecting it. And that's why he did it. And he just pushed through the Maxx no matter what. And he showed that you can literally just push through the Maxx and still win even if they draw the cards. So again, there lies my problem. If you can just take a Maxx and you ditch it and your opponent can still just push through it and you lose, why are you playing the card in the first place? Where this card stops things from happening. Because if you drop this on something, it stops the effect from happening and then your opponent can't go further anyway. It's not like, oh, what if they draw something? It literally makes it to where they can't do anything. I would rather, if somebody summoned a wind-up rat, drop one of these on it, than drop one of these when it gets special summoned, because they can still just go ham and special summon and go carrier and special summon some more and blah 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 blah. And sure, I'll draw some cards, but if I don't draw the good cards like a Gores or Tragodia, if I'm playing those in whichever deck I choose to play, then what does that really help me do? Because if they summon Shockmaster and have a full field and then call, it depends on what deck I'm playing, but if they call like spells or monster effects, I'm gonna sit there with all these cards in my hand that I can't use anyway. So it doesn't make any point that I was drawing all of those cards off the Maxx. I would rather go Veiler once they use their resources and then stop them in their tracks before they can continue. And then next turn, just go for it. See if I can do anything at that point. Because there's been times where, you know, my opponent's gone Shockmaster and all that stuff first turn, and then I'll draw the nuts. I'll have like a Dark Hole and a Heavy Storm, and it doesn't do anything because they called spells. I would rather have had a Veiler in my hand, pitch the Veiler off, and then do something. And then they could attack into my Gores or something like that. Because if they go, you know, I just don't understand it. I've read people as deck lists and everybody is just playing Maxx, and I just don't like it. That's my opinion. Everybody else has their own opinion. They can like Maxx if they do. And I'm not going to say that it's a bad card. I just don't see the hype about the Maxx right now. I really don't. I still think Veiler is a very superior card to the Maxx. Plus, Veiler is a tuner, so if push comes to shove, you can normal summon it and sync up for something. Yes, you can still synchro summon in today's format, even though everybody's exceeding and stuff like that. But it has another option, whereas the Maxx, it's just you pitch and do something. And half the time, people will prematurely pitch the Maxx, and then their opponent won't do anything at all. They'll just be like, oh, I won't go off this turn, I'll wait till next turn to go off. So then you neg one yourself, and you're not, like, you didn't gain any advantage over that. You just stopped them. You prolonged your loss, most likely, for that one short turn, if they don't push through. So, I don't know. That's my thought about it. If you guys have your own opinions, please comment in the section below. Tell me how you guys feel over Maxx and Veiler. I've read that Jarrell Pro Winston on his Facebook has commented that he doesn't like Maxx, and I completely agree with you, Jarrell. If you do see this video and you would like to do an interview about your thoughts of Maxx, maybe we could go into a little discussion about it, because I feel that we would have a lot of agreements over the card. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please comment, rate, subscribe, like, yada yada yada, all the shame spiel. Yeah, help me guys. See you guys later. Peace.